Question number 1. What does TLS stand for? A. True Link Security. B. Totally Locked System. C. Transport Layer Security. D. Text Level Shield. The correct answer is C. Transport Layer Security. Here's why. True Link Security. A. This is not a recognized term in the context of network security. Totally Locked System. B. While TLS improves security, it doesn't completely lock a system. Text Level Shield. D. TLS operates at the transport layer, not the text layer. Therefore, Transport Layer Security. C. Accurately reflects the protocol's function of securing communications at the transport layer of the OSI model. It encrypts and authenticates data exchanged between applications on different computers over a network. Question number 2. What type of communication does TLS secure? A. Email messages. B. Website connections, HTTPS. C. File transfers. D. All of the above. The most accurate answer is D. All of the above. TLS, or Transport Layer Security, is a powerful security protocol that can secure various types of communication, including website connections, HTTPS. This is the most common use case for TLS. When you see the padlock symbol in your browser address bar, it signifies that the website is using TLS to encrypt the communication between your browser and the server, protecting sensitive information like passwords and credit card numbers. Email messages. While not universally adopted, email protocols like SMTP and IMAP can be secured with TLS, encrypting the content and attachments of emails for added privacy. File transfers. Protocols like FTP can be secured with TLS to encrypt the contents of files being transferred, preventing unauthorized access or modification. Other communication channels. TLS can also be used to secure various other communication channels, including instant messaging protocols, voice over IP, VoIP, and virtual private networks, VPNs. While TLS cannot inherently secure every type of communication, its versatility allows it to provide security for a wide range of applications. However, it's important to remember that using TLS alone doesn't guarantee complete security. Other security measures, such as strong passwords and being cautious about phishing scams, are still essential for protecting your information. Question number 3. What does a padlock symbol in your browser address bar signify when visiting a website? A. The website is registered with a government agency. B. The website is using TLS for secure communication. C. Your connection is monitored by your internet service provider. D. The website is offering a special discount. The padlock symbol in your browser address bar signifies that the website is using TLS, Transport Layer Security, for secure communication. Option B. Here's a breakdown of the other options. A. The website is registered with a government agency. This is not true. The padlock symbol has nothing to do with government registration. C. Your connection is monitored by your internet service provider. While your ISP might monitor your internet traffic for various reasons, the padlock symbol specifically indicates the security of the website connection, not your overall connection. D. The website is offering a special discount. This is completely unrelated to the padlock symbol and is likely just marketing. When you see the padlock symbol, it means the information you send to and receive from the website is encrypted, making it more difficult for someone to eavesdrop or tamper with it. The website has a valid security certificate, issued by a trusted certificate authority, verifying its identity. However, it's important to note that the presence of the padlock symbol doesn't guarantee the website is completely safe. You should still be cautious about the information you share on any website and be aware of potential phishing scams. You can usually click on the padlock symbol to see more information about the website's security certificate, such as who issued it and when it expires. Question number 4. What is the main difference between symmetric and asymmetric encryption used in TLS? A. Symmetric uses more complex algorithms, while asymmetric is faster. B. Symmetric uses a single key, while asymmetric uses two. C. Symmetric encrypts data, while asymmetric verifies identities. D. Both types offer the same level of security. The main difference between symmetric and asymmetric encryption used in TLS is B. Symmetric uses a single key, while asymmetric uses two. Here's a breakdown of the key differences. Symmetric encryption uses a single secret key for both encryption and decryption. Faster and more efficient, especially for large amounts of data. However, securely sharing the key across communicating parties can be challenging. Asymmetric encryption uses a pair of keys, a public key for encryption and a private key for decryption. The public key can be freely shared, while the private key must be kept secret. Ideal for establishing secure communication channels and verifying identities. But slower than symmetric encryption due to complex mathematical operations. TLS in action. TLS cleverly combines both types for optimal security and performance. Handshake. The server sends its public key and certificate containing website information. The client uses the public key to encrypt a symmetric session key and send it back. Only the server can decrypt this session key with its private key, establishing a secure session. Data transfer. Both sides use the shared session key, symmetric encryption, for fast and secure communication. Question number 5. What information does a TLS certificate contain? A. User login credentials. B. Website ownership information and public key. C. Credit card details. D. Website browsing history. The correct answer is B. Website ownership information and public key. A TLS certificate, also known as an SSL certificate, does not contain any of the other options listed. User login credentials. These are kept confidential by the user and never transmitted or stored in the certificate. Credit card details. These are also strictly protected and not part of the certificate. Website browsing history. This information is not captured or associated with the certificate. Here's a breakdown of what a TLS certificate typically contains. Essential information, subject, the domain names for which the certificate is issued. Issuer, the name of the Trusted Certificate Authority, CA, that issued the certificate. Validity period, the start and end dates for which the certificate is valid. Public key, the portion of a cryptographic key pair used for encryption. The corresponding private key, kept secret by the website owner, is used for decryption. Serial number, a unique identifier for the certificate. Additional information, depending on certificate type. Organization information, details about the website owner, for organization validation or extended validation certificates. Subject alternative name, SAN, allows the certificate to secure multiple domain names or subdomains. Signature algorithm and key size, technical details related to the cryptographic strength of the certificate. Purpose of a TLS certificate. Authentication, to confirm the identity of the website and ensure users are communicating with the intended server. Encryption, to scramble data transmitted between the user's browser and the website, protecting it from eavesdropping and tampering. Importance of trusting the issuer. The trustworthiness of the CA that issued the certificate is crucial. Browsers rely on a list of trusted CAs to verify the authenticity of certificates. Using certificates from well-regarded CAs helps ensure secure communication. Question number 6. What can happen if you visit a website without a valid TLS certificate? A. The website may be slower to load. B. Your data could be intercepted by attackers. C. You won't be able to access the website. D. Nothing. It's just a warning message. The most likely consequence of visiting a website without a valid TLS certificate is B. Your data could be intercepted by attackers. Here's why. A. Slower loading is possible, but not always the case. Websites with TLS might have slightly higher overhead, but it's usually negligible for modern internet speeds. C. Not being able to access the website is uncommon. Most modern browsers will still let you visit, but they'll display a warning about the insecure connection. D. It's not just a warning message. While modern browsers do warn you about unsecure connections, ignoring these warnings puts your data at serious risk. Without TLS encryption, any information you send to the website, including passwords, credit card details, personal information, could be intercepted by attackers. This can lead to various problems like identity theft. Attackers could steal your personal information and use it to commit fraud or open accounts in your name. Financial loss. Your credit card information could be stolen and used for unauthorized purchases. Data breaches. If the website stores sensitive data, it could be compromised by attackers, exposing the information of many users. Question number 7. What is the main benefit of using TLS for online shopping? A. Accessing exclusive deals and discounts. B. Protecting your credit card information and personal data. C. Getting faster shipping options. D. Browsing anonymously. The main benefit of using TLS for online shopping is definitely B. Protecting your credit card information and personal data. Here's why. TLS encrypts all communication between your browser and the website. This means that even if someone intercepts the data, they won't be able to read it because it's scrambled. This is crucial for protecting your sensitive information like credit card numbers, addresses, and passwords. Exclusive deals and discounts, A, might be offered on secured websites, but it's not the core function of TLS. TLS doesn't affect shipping options, C, in any way. TLS doesn't anonymize your browsing, D. While it protects data, it doesn't hide your identity or activity from the website itself. Therefore, securing your sensitive information while online shopping is the most critical benefit of using TLS. This ensures your data is safe from potential attackers and gives you peace of mind during your shopping experience. Question number 8. What can you do to check if a website is using TLS? A. Search for the website name in a security database. B. Look for a specific icon in the address bar. C. Contact the website owner directly. D. All of the above. The best way to check if a website is using TLS is B. Look for a specific icon in the address bar. Here's a breakdown of the options. A. Search for the website name in a security database. While some databases may list TLS information, it's not a reliable or complete method. It's better to check directly. C. Contact the website owner directly. This is unnecessary and impractical for most cases. You can easily check yourself. D. All of the above. Not all options are effective, so this answer is incorrect. Here are some specific ways to look for the TLS icon. Chrome and Firefox. Look for a padlock icon in the address bar. If it's locked and says HTTPS instead of HTTP, the site is using TLS. Edge. Look for a padlock icon or information indicator next to the address. Clicking it will show details like the security certificate. Safari. Look for a padlock icon or lock symbol next to the address. Clicking it will show details like the certificate and connection security. Question number 9. Why is it important to keep your web browser and operating system updated? A. To unlock new features and themes. B. To receive security patches for vulnerabilities in TLS and other protocols. C. To personalize your browsing experience. D. To support software developers. The most crucial reason to keep your web browser and operating system updated is B. To receive security patches for vulnerabilities in TLS and other protocols. Here's why the other options are not the primary reasons. A. To unlock new features and themes. While updates sometimes bring new features or themes, these are secondary benefits. Security remains the priority. C. To personalize your browsing experience. Updates primarily focus on technical improvements and security, not personalized experiences. D. To support software developers. While supporting developers is important, security patches to protect users are far more critical. Explanation. Software developers constantly discover and fix vulnerabilities in operating systems and web browsers. These vulnerabilities can be exploited by attackers to gain unauthorized access to your device, steal sensitive information, or install malware. Regularly updating your software ensures you have the latest security patches, significantly reducing the risk of such attacks. Here's how updates address vulnerabilities. Security patches. These fix specific vulnerabilities identified in the software, closing potential backdoors for attackers. Bug fixes. Updates often address general software bugs, improving stability and performance, but security patches prioritize vulnerabilities with critical risks. Protocol updates. Newer versions of protocols like TLS might offer enhanced security features and encryption methods, further strengthening protections. Additional benefits of keeping software updated. Performance improvements. Updates often contain performance optimizations, leading to smoother and faster software operation. Compatibility fixes. Updates may address compatibility issues with other software or hardware, improving overall functionality. New features. While not the primary focus, some updates might introduce new features or improvements to existing functionality. Remember, set automatic updates. Enable automatic updates whenever possible to ensure timely protection. Update all software. Update not just your browser and operating system, but also other applications like productivity tools or security software. Beware of fake updates. Download updates only from official sources to avoid falling victim to malicious software disguised as updates. Question number 10. What is one thing you can do to practice safe browsing habits? A. Clicking on all links and advertisements. B. Sharing your passwords with friends and family. C. Only visiting websites with valid TLS certificates and a secure HTTPS connection. D. Ignoring browser warnings about insecure connections. The safest browsing habit is definitely C. Only visiting websites with valid TLS certificates and a secure HTTPS connection. Here's why the other options are risky. A. Clicking on all links and advertisements. This exposes you to the potential of encountering malicious websites, phishing attempts, and malware distribution. B. Sharing your passwords. This is a major security breach and should never be done, even with close friends and family. D. Ignoring browser warnings. These warnings are there for a reason. Ignoring them could expose you to insecure connections and potential compromise of your data. Explanation. TLS, Transport Layer Security Certificates, are essential for secure browsing. They encrypt data transmitted between your browser and the server, protecting it from eavesdropping and tampering. Verify the website's identity, authentication, ensuring you're communicating with the legitimate website and not an imposter. Looking for valid TLS certificates and the HTTPS indicator in the address bar helps ensure confidentiality. Your data remains private and secure during transmission. Integrity. Information you send or receive hasn't been altered. Authentication. You're interacting with the intended website. Additional safe browsing habits. Keep software updated. Install security patches and updates for your browser, operating system, and other applications regularly. Beware of phishing. Don't click on suspicious links or open attachments from unknown senders. Use strong passwords. Create unique and complex passwords for all your online accounts. Be cautious with public Wi-Fi. Consider using a VPN for added security when using public Wi-Fi networks. Enable two-factor authentication, 2FA. Where available, use 2FA for an extra layer of protection for your accounts. Question number 11. What is the primary function of a firewall? A. Encrypt data sent between devices. B. Control incoming and outgoing network traffic. C. Scan for and remove malware on individual devices. D. Provide secure remote access to network resources. While firewalls contribute to various security aspects, the primary function that sets them apart and defines their core purpose is B. Control incoming and outgoing network traffic. Here's why the other options are not the main purpose of firewalls. A. Encrypt data sent between devices. While some firewalls can offer encryption features, it's not their primary role. Encryption is often handled by dedicated protocols like TLS-SSL. C. Scan for and remove malware on individual devices. This is more the realm of antivirus and anti-malware software, not firewalls. D. Provide secure remote access to network resources. While firewalls can be part of securing remote access setups, their core function isn't directly providing that access. How firewalls control traffic, security policies, These define which traffic is allowed and blocked based on criteria like port numbers, IP addresses, protocols, and content type. Packet filtering. Firewalls examine individual packets and compare them to the defined policies. Inspection. Based on policy rules, firewalls may perform deeper inspection of packet content, for example, application layer inspection, for more granular control. Benefits of firewalls in network security. Prevent unauthorized access. Block malicious traffic and unauthorized attempts to access internal resources. Limit exposure. Restrict unnecessary outbound traffic, reducing the attack surface and potential data leaks. Enforce policy. Implement security policies consistently across the network. Improve network performance. By filtering unwanted traffic, firewalls can optimize bandwidth usage and network performance. Remember, firewalls are a crucial security element but not a complete solution. They need to be combined with other security measures like strong passwords, encryption, and regular software updates. Question number 12. What type of network security does IPsec provide? A. Application level. B. Access control. C. Network level. D. Physical security. The type of network security that IPsec provides is C. Network level. Here's why the other options are incorrect. A. Application level. While IPsec can be used in conjunction with application-level security measures, its primary strength lies in securing data at the network layer. B. Access control. While IPsec can contribute to access control by encrypting communication and potentially authenticating users, it's not its primary functionality. Dedicated access control systems handle granting and restricting access rights. D. Physical security. IPsec deals with securing data transmission over networks, not physical infrastructure elements like servers or cables. Explanation. IPsec, Internet Protocol Security, is a suite of protocols that operate at the network layer, Layer 3, of the OSI model. It provides security services like encryption, protects data transmitted over networks from eavesdropping and modification. Authentication, verifies the identity of communicating parties, ensuring you're communicating with the intended recipient and not an imposter. Data integrity, ensures data hasn't been tampered with during transmission. By providing these security services at the network layer, IPsec protects data flowing between devices and systems on a network, regardless of the specific applications or services involved. This makes it a valuable tool for securing communication across various network environments. Question number 13. What does a VPN do? A. Connect directly to another device without an internet connection. B. Create a secure encrypted tunnel over a public network. C. Automatically download software updates for your devices. D. Block access to specific websites on your network. The most accurate description of what a VPN does is B. Create a secure encrypted tunnel over a public network. Here's why the other options are incorrect. A. Connect directly to another device without an internet connection. While some specialized VPN setups might achieve this in specific contexts, it's not the primary function of a VPN for most users. C. Automatically download software updates for your devices. This functionality lies more within the realm of device management tools, not VPNs. D. Block access to specific websites on your network. While some VPN services offer content filtering features, that's not their core purpose. Blocking specific websites typically requires network-level controls on your local network, not a VPN. Explanation. A VPN, which stands for Virtual Private Network, is a cybersecurity tool that encrypts your internet traffic and routes it through a secure tunnel to a remote server. This offers several benefits. Security. Encryption protects your data from being intercepted by anyone monitoring the public network, making it ideal for using public Wi-Fi securely. Privacy. By masking your IP address and location, VPNs enhance online privacy, making it harder for websites and trackers to collect your personal information. Access to geo-restricted content. Some VPNs allow you to connect to servers in different countries, potentially bypassing geographic restrictions on websites or services. Additional uses of VPNs: remote access. Businesses may use VPNs to allow employees secure access to internal resources from remote locations. Bypassing censorship. In countries with internet censorship, VPNs can provide access to blocked websites and information. Question number 14. What is the main reason to use strong passwords for network devices? A. To personalize your network settings. B. To prevent unauthorized access to the network. C. To improve internet connection speed. D. To track network usage by different devices. The main reason to use strong passwords for network devices is definitely B. To prevent unauthorized access to the network. Here's why the other options are incorrect. A. To personalize your network settings. While changing passwords allows customization, it's not the primary reason for strong passwords. C. To improve internet connection speed. Password strength and network speed are unrelated. D. To track network usage by different devices. Dedicated tools and features, not password strength, handle user tracking. Explanation. Network devices like routers, access points, and switches contain settings that control your network's behavior, security, and access. Using strong passwords for these devices acts as a first line of defense against unauthorized access, protecting your network from several potential threats. Hacking attempts. Strong passwords make it significantly harder for attackers to guess or crack, reducing the risk of unauthorized access to your network and its resources. Malware infection. Some malware targets network devices to gain access to your network and potentially spread further. Strong passwords can prevent malicious actors from taking control of these devices. Misconfiguration. Accidental changes to network settings by unauthorized users can disrupt your network functionality. Strong passwords ensure only authorized individuals can access and modify settings. Additionally, strong passwords should be unique. Don't reuse the same password across different devices. Should be complex. Use a combination of uppercase and lowercase letters, numbers, and symbols. Should be difficult to guess. Avoid using personal information or dictionary words. By taking password security seriously for your network devices, you can significantly enhance your network's overall security posture and protect it from various threats. Remember, passwords are just one piece of the puzzle. Combining them with other security measures like encryption, secure configurations, and regular updates fortifies your network's defenses. Question number 15. What does MAC filtering do in securing a network? A. Blocks specific websites based on content. B. Controls access based on device MAC addresses. C. Encrypts all network traffic automatically. D. Detects and removes malware in real time. While MAC filtering offers some security benefits, its primary function is B. Controls access based on device MAC addresses. Here's why the other options are incorrect. A. Blocks specific websites based on content. This functionality falls under content filtering, not MAC filtering. C. Encrypts all network traffic automatically. Encryption requires dedicated protocols like TLS/SSL, not MAC filtering. D. Detects and removes malware in real time. This is the role of antivirus and anti-malware software, not MAC filtering. Explanation. MAC filtering allows you to specify a list of authorized devices identified by their unique media access control addresses that can connect to your network. Access for any device not on the list is denied. Benefits of MAC filtering. Simple to implement. Easy to set up on most routers. Reduces unauthorized access. Prevents casual intruders from joining your network. Additional layer of security. Can be used in conjunction with other security measures. Limitations of MAC filtering. Not foolproof. Determined attackers can spoof a valid MAC address to bypass the filter. Inconvenient management. Requires manually adding and removing authorized devices. Doesn't prevent other attacks. Doesn't protect against malware, eavesdropping, or content-based threats. Therefore, MAC filtering should be seen as one tool in a broader security strategy, not a standalone solution. Combining it with strong passwords, encryption, and other measures helps create a more comprehensive defense for your network. Question number 16. What type of threat can exploit vulnerabilities in routing protocols, for example, BGP? A. Viruses and malware infecting individual devices. B. Denial of service attacks disrupting network traffic. C. Phishing scams targeting users with fake emails. D. Physical theft of network equipment. While routing protocols like BGP can be vulnerable to various threats, the most relevant type that can exploit these vulnerabilities is B. Denial of service attacks disrupting network traffic. Here's why the other options are less likely or not as directly linked to BGP vulnerabilities. A. Viruses and malware infecting individual devices. These threats typically target individual devices and operating systems, not directly exploiting routing protocols like BGP. While malware could potentially be spread through manipulated routing, it's not the primary concern with BGP vulnerabilities. C. Phishing scams targeting users with fake emails. Phishing attacks target user behavior and social engineering, not exploiting vulnerabilities in routing protocols. D. Physical theft of network equipment. While physical theft can compromise any network element, it's not directly related to vulnerabilities in BGP or routing protocols. Explanation. BGP, the Border Gateway Protocol, plays a crucial role in routing internet traffic across networks. However, it is known vulnerabilities that attackers can exploit to launch denial of service (DOS) attacks. Here's how. BGP hijacking. Malicious actors can manipulate BGP routing announcements to redirect traffic to their own infrastructure. This disrupts internet connectivity for legitimate users and potentially allows attackers to intercept or manipulate data. BGP poisoning. Attackers can inject fake routing information into the BGP network, causing routers to send traffic down incorrect paths or black hole legitimate routes. This disrupts network stability and accessibility. Other threats related to BGP vulnerabilities. Man-in-the-middle attacks. By manipulating routing, attackers can position themselves between the sender and receiver, intercepting and potentially modifying data. Eavesdropping. By redirecting traffic through compromised infrastructure, attackers can passively collect sensitive information transmitted over the internet. Understanding these threats highlights the importance of regularly updating and patching BGP software to address known vulnerabilities, implementing additional security measures like route filtering and authentication, using secure routing protocols like BGPsec whenever possible. Question number 17. What can happen if you connect to an unsecured Wi-Fi network? A. Your internet connection might be slower. B. Your personal information could be intercepted by attackers. C. You won't be able to access certain websites. D. Your device automatically installs malware. The most significant risk of connecting to an unsecured Wi-Fi network is B. Your personal information could be intercepted by attackers. Here's why the other options are less likely or not accurate. A. Slower internet connection. This is possible, but not the primary concern. Slower speeds could still occur on secure networks due to various factors. C. Unable to access certain websites. While some networks might restrict access to specific sites, unsecured Wi-Fi generally doesn't have such limitations. D. Automatic malware installation. While technically possible, this is less likely than information interception. Most malware requires interaction or user permission to install. Explanation. Unsecured Wi-Fi networks lack encryption, meaning data transmitted over them travels in plain text, making it easily accessible to anyone with the technical know-how. This exposes your sensitive information to various risks. Eavesdropping. Attackers can intercept your unencrypted data, including login credentials, credit card details, emails, messages, and browsing activity. Man-in-the-middle attacks. Hackers can impersonate legitimate websites or services, tricking you into revealing sensitive information. Data theft. Malicious actors can steal your personal information for identity theft, financial fraud, or other harmful purposes. Additional risks of unsecured Wi-Fi. Malware infection. Some unsecured networks might be deliberately set up to distribute malware, potentially infecting your device if you download files or access malicious websites. Sniffing attacks. Attackers can steal passwords and other sensitive information directly from your device if it's not properly secured. Tips for using unsecured Wi-Fi safely. Avoid accessing sensitive information. Don't log into online accounts, check bank balances, or make purchases on unsecured networks. Use a VPN. A virtual private network encrypts your data, adding an extra layer of security. Disable file sharing. Turn off file sharing on your device to prevent unauthorized access. Stick to HTTPS websites. Look for the padlock symbol in your browser's address bar to ensure encrypted communication. Keep software updated. Update your operating system and applications regularly to patch security vulnerabilities. Question number 18. What is the main disadvantage of using firewalls as a standalone security solution? A. They require constant manual configuration and updates. B. They are expensive to purchase and maintain. C. They only work with specific operating systems. D. They slow down your internet connection speed significantly. While firewalls are a vital component of network security, their main disadvantage as a standalone solution is D. They slow down your internet connection speed significantly. Here's why the other options are not the primary disadvantages. Constant manual configuration and updates. A. While some firewalls require more management than others, modern solutions often offer automated features and simplified configurations. Regular updates are essential for any security software, not just firewalls. Expensive to purchase and maintain. B. This depends on the chosen firewall solution. Open source and basic firewalls can be free or low cost, while advanced enterprise solutions might have higher costs. Only work with specific operating systems. C. Most firewalls cater to different operating systems, including Windows, Linux, and macOS. While compatibility might be a consideration, it's generally not a major limitation. Explanation. Firewalls work by inspecting and filtering network traffic based on defined rules. This inspection process, especially when involving deep packet inspection, can consume processing power and network bandwidth. This can potentially lead to increased latency, delays in data transmission, making your internet feel slower, reduced throughput, lower overall data transfer speed, impacting download and upload capabilities. The impact on speed depends on several factors. Firewall configuration. Complex rules and deep inspection features consume more resources. Hardware resources. The capabilities of your computer or network device can influence processing overhead. Network traffic volume. Higher traffic volume increases the workload for the firewall. Other limitations of standalone firewalls. Limited protection. Firewalls primarily focus on network traffic control but don't address vulnerabilities within applications or operating systems. Evolving threats. Firewalls need continuous updates to adapt to new threats and exploit attempts. Therefore, for comprehensive security, it's crucial to combine firewalls with other solutions. Antivirus and anti-malware software. Protect against harmful files and programs. Intrusion detection prevention systems, IDS, IPS. Monitor network activity for suspicious behavior. Encryption. Secure sensitive data in transit and at rest. Security awareness training. Educate users about online threats and safe practices. Question number 19. What is one simple way to improve your network security at home? A. Purchase a more expensive router with additional features. B. Connect all your devices to the same Wi-Fi network for convenience. C. Enable guest Wi-Fi with limited access for visitors. D. Disable all security software to improve performance. The most effective and simple way to improve your home network security is C. Enable guest Wi-Fi with limited access for visitors. Here's why the other options are not recommended. Purchase a more expensive router. A. While some features on premium routers can enhance security, it's not a guaranteed improvement. Basic configurations on most routers can be sufficient if implemented correctly. Connect all devices to the same network. B. This increases the attack surface, as a compromised device on the same network can potentially access others. Disable security software. D. This completely undermines your security and leaves your network vulnerable to various threats. Explanation. Enabling guest Wi-Fi offers several benefits. Restricted access. Visitors on the guest network don't have access to your internal network resources like shared drives or printers. Limited privileges. Guest networks often have limited internet access, preventing potential misuse of your bandwidth. or involvement in malicious activities. Reduced risk. If a guest device gets compromised, the damage is contained within the isolated guest network, minimizing the impact on your personal devices and data. Additional simple home network security measures. Strong Wi-Fi password. Use a complex and unique password for your Wi-Fi network. Disable WPS. This feature can simplify connection but introduces security vulnerabilities. Enable encryption. Choose WPA2 or WPA3 encryption for your Wi-Fi network. Update firmware. Regularly update your router's firmware for security patches. Secure devices. Use strong passwords and keep software updated on all connected devices. Question number 20. What is a common best practice for securing online accounts? A. Use the same password for all your accounts. B. Share your login credentials with friends and family. C. Use strong, unique passwords and enable two-factor authentication. D. Click on all links and download unknown files without hesitation. The best practice for securing online accounts is definitely C. Use strong, unique passwords and enable two-factor authentication. Here's why the other options are not recommended. A. Use the same password for all your accounts. This is the worst practice for security. If one account is compromised, all your accounts with the same password are at risk. B. Share your login credentials with friends and family. This is never a good idea. Even if you trust someone, their device could be compromised, exposing your credentials. D. Click on all links and download unknown files without hesitation. This is a recipe for disaster. Phishing attacks and malware often rely on tricking users into clicking malicious links or downloading harmful files. Why C is the best practice. Strong, unique passwords. Make them long, 12+ characters, and complex, mix of uppercase, lowercase numbers and symbols. Avoid using personal information or dictionary words. Two-factor authentication, 2FA, adds an extra layer of security by requiring a second verification step, like a code sent to your phone, even if your password is stolen. Additional best practices. Enable security features. Use security features offered by online services like login alerts and suspicious activity notifications. Keep software updated. Outdated software often has security vulnerabilities. Update regularly. Beware of phishing. Don't click on suspicious links or attachments, even if they seem to come from a trusted source. Be cautious with public Wi-Fi. Use a VPN for added security when using public Wi-Fi.